all my life I have been feeling this emptiness within me, like something is missing, but I don't know what. And I looked all over, searching all over for this missing puzzle, and I couldn't find, all the possible places you can think of, I went there and I found that something is still missing. That emptiness inside. I tried to make up my own faith. When people talk about faith, I would always feel like I'm the only one who doesn't have it. Like I don't have this thing, I don't know what it is. I truly accepted that I don't know what faith is, and something is missing. Maybe it's that faith. And until I came across Google and I started typing my question there, and then I came across the spiritual videos, some time ago, years ago, maybe about 10, 11, if not 12 to 13 years back. And I found a lot of gurus explaining this dreamlike feeling. I remember I used to talk with my friends and I would ask them, do you feel this thing? Do you feel something like this is not real, or something's not complete? Something like it feels like a dream. And then one of my friends, I remember, was like, yes, I always thought I was the only one feeling that, like, yes, I really feel it. And it was really bothering me. Excuse me. And I came across the spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, all those things. And I was kind of really interested, like, oh, this is the thing missing, maybe. And then I tried following, but it was quite difficult, honestly. I tried meditating like for years, for years, while attending, the church and all that, because I wanted to be so true to God. I always had this thing, I need to be true to God. And He will show me the way, because that's how we were brought up. But I still could not find this thing that was missing. Although what was driving me a lot is the dreams I had. I actually dream a lot. I always dream about God telling me something, and it kept me going. But until I was really frustrated, like, no, God, even the dreams, wait, stop, please. Because now something needs to be fixed in me. I feel like broken. I started pushing a lot of my friends away because I felt like I do not fit in anymore. Like, I see them do the things we used to do, I can't do them anymore. They can't say the things we usually say together. And until this one time, I was searching on the internet again, and I saw Baba Mooji, and something that surprised me a lot, that still is, when I saw him, I was looking at the videos, and when I saw him, I thought it was me. So for some reason, I don't know, like, well, what am I doing? And I clicked onto, no, it's someone else. And then I read the title. I don't really remember the title of the video, but I continued watching, and I was like, okay, now this is the guy that really explains this, makes it so simple. Because I've been struggling to really get it. What is this thing that these people mean? But when he explained it, it felt so natural and simple. I was so happy, like, okay, let me try this, because it sounds so easy. It sounds so easy. I do understand it. And then I kept on following and practicing just to be me, and it felt so good. I usually go to the park, I'll drive to the park and just be there, by myself, and then try to experience this nicely. And then I was there at the park, and silently, and then suddenly everything dropped. I was nothing, yet everything. It's very difficult to explain it to the mind, but I was not this one you see, yet I was here, and I was everywhere. There were people not far away from me. They were inside me somehow. It felt like I knew each and every one of them by name. Deeper than just a name. I knew them very well. And then I remember there was a guy holding a fishing rod just not far away from where I was. I could feel the fishing rod he was holding in his hands. I could not stop laughing. It was a beautiful feeling. Okay, I remember one of the other reasons why I was laughing so much. It's because I remembered that this is what I am. How did I forget this? It was a big joke. I kept laughing and laughing. And wow. And then somehow I looked at the trees around me. I knew I had something to do with them somehow. I looked at everything, so much peace. There was no time, no sense of time at all. I looked at what I thought I was all this time. I just observed my body and started laughing again. Because it was a big joke, so I thought I was just this all this time. I was complete. That thing I always felt that I am missing something, it was gone. It was gone. I was complete, no doubts, just everywhere, but I don't know, I could also feel how low my thoughts were. I could sense them coming towards me, but they had no place, in me anymore. And I could feel how low they are, and how much of a struggle they brought to me, But somehow, I don't know, I think I shifted my focus or something, and then I went back to being me again, me, the old me, and I was like, okay, anyway, thank you, God, because at least now I have the direction. I know what I'm striving for. And I know that it's not strange, it's not something that will scare me. It's just home. It's just who I am. And I honestly did not feel like God is strange, or God is someone I don't know. I did not feel that at all. And but now something happened. A few days later, I started having this anxiety, I was so anxious about everything, because I was striving too hard to go back to that feeling, to the being, but I could not. So I was really stressed, I was tired. I felt like now I'm really tired. I don't want to be living like this anymore. No. So, there was a fight between me and my mind. And it came up very strong now. There were punches and punches between me and my mind, and I could not win somehow. And then I remember until I made a prayer, said, God, you brought this to me. I felt it. I was one with it. I actually am one with it. Why am I not feeling it? Why did you take it away suddenly? I was like, please, I've been praying for many years. If you don't answer me now, never ever gonna pray again. I really meant it, but it was not in a disrespectful way. I was just tired, like really tired. I can't do this anymore. You know, I don't even know what to do because I wouldn't be able to go back to the world and be one with it. You know, it felt more like, it's like God is rejecting me now. I know even the devil does not like me because, so I did not know where to stand. But I was like, okay, I'm going to stop bothering after this. And then after I said amen, I got a text from Guruji, you know, right away. I did not know what to do, whether to cry or to laugh. And a call later on, a few minutes later, and then he was asking me to come. I go, oh, okay, God, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Sorry. And wow, it was, you know, I don't usually cry and all that, but tears were just running down my face. Like, oh, I did not know. I actually knew, but I doubt a lot, you know. But and then I had to come to Portugal. It was a bit struggle with the visa and all, but I made it somehow. And I don't usually fly anywhere. Actually, a lot of us in South Africa don't fly anywhere. We are the local people. We are comfortable at home. So I usually drive wherever I go. So this time it was myself facing a plane. Like, oh my God. And wow, I was there at the airport coming here. It was a new experience, totally, you know. And I came. It was a struggle to come here, you know, the taking off of the plane, whew, and the landing, I can feel it right away. But I came here, I'm here. And you know, I was very humbled when I got to Sahaja. When I got to Sahaja, I looked around and I found that it's more like God took all the weird people, which is I'm one of them, like from all over the world. He took them and brought them to Sahaja, just to show them that you are not weird. You got your fellow weird people here. Because everyone is so peaceful, loving, exactly how I always wanted to be, but the world would not let me, you know. If you are too kind, if you are being kind, they feel you're too kind to be true, you know. They just feel there's always something wrong with the quiet people, you know. And sometimes you just don't have anything to say, but you have to come up with something to say when you're in the midst of the worldly people, you know. But I was happy and touched by all the love that the love that I found here, you know. Let us put the people aside, the land itself, the place itself. It was just smiling at me. Still is right now, you know. It was just smiling at me, the air, so pure. Baba Mooji he is what I never expected. So simple, so touching, you know. I was expecting him to live somewhere far away from the people in a big mansion, but he's so simple, so loving, so kind. He does not have to say anything to you. Just by looking at him, you know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, as far as I am from home, I feel like my home is just here. I'm okay here. You know, I've been feeling so much peace and so welcomed. and I'm still happy, and I wish that many more that are yearning, that are really wishing to find God would come here. They would just feel it themselves, you know? And I feel that I'm somehow back home again, because we had satsang today, this morning, and somehow he just threw me back into the feeling, you know? I just like, yes, this is what I was talking about, you know, because I was struggling a little bit, but I felt it again, you know. At some point, it felt like I don't want anything anymore. Like, I don't know anything, and I don't have any desire of knowing anything. Like, I'm okay. I don't know what I am, but I am. And I don't even worry about anything that I might feel or know what the mind would say, because I know that I am not the mind. And I feel its power going down because I have discovered it and all its lies, you know. And I am just here as nothing, with nothing. I don't wish for anything. Thank you.